Welcome back to the channel. In this new festival playlist for the spring hot season, I've already tried this video one time, so I'll bring you up to speed and give you some tips and tricks on what I've already done. These two cars here, you know you're going to get them if you just follow some of the things I do. I don't really like to do the seasonal championships, but apart from that, you'll definitely be able to get these cars. You guys want to also look at your series cars. Make sure you're going to get those. I'm 3 away from the second one, which I already have one of, but I just like to earn them anyway. This is your last week in this series with the Donut Media stuff, the story at Horizon if you want to use any of those cars you haven't used at the test track for those challenges, you can do that. We're going to be going to the Horizon holidays coming up. We have ice rink. Maybe that'll be fun. Should be fun. New cars, holiday decorations, collectibles. You see it. I've already done all this stuff, so if you haven't done this for the month, this is your last chance to get the Horizon story done and the 2 monthly rival, don't hit anything laps, right? For the weekly challenge, I did complete that. I kind of messed up on what I was doing, but I'll give you the skinny, okay? This is a 2010 TT from Audi. Do not use the 2015. Do not use the 2018, which I was at least keen enough to read that part of it. Chapter 1, as always, is own and drive. Chapter 2 was to earn 2 stars at this speed zone right here, the switchbacks, which something I didn't know, and you'll read if you complete this weekly challenge with our TT. It said the TT part of Audi TT, I know I keep saying it, was from the Isle of Man motorcycle race. I don't know why they used that, but I mean, I guess it stands for time trial. I don't know. They didn't say that part, but I thought that was very interesting. If you guys have not checked out the Isle of Man motorcycle race or any of the footage from that, check that out on YouTube. It is amazing. They go insanely fast, super close to like people on the side of the road. There's like no guardrails. They're catching air on crotch rock. It's wild. All right, so chapter 3 for this, they wanted us to build an S1 and take it to any race. Give me a second here. This is the car I built. I did a, as you can hear, a racing 3-liter or a 2JZ, as you might know it. I love to put it in my Audi, so I started with that. I think it has a little too much power, but it did end up winning that race. And moving on to chapter 4, which I called it in the video, but like I said, this is my second take. It was a skill. I said it was a skill it was going to be, and I think it's a ultimate burnout skill. So basically just turn your vehicle to one way or the other. I always seem to do it to the left, but just rotate those burnouts until you get the ultimate burnout skill, and then chapter 4 is complete. It's really quite simple this week. You just kind of got to go through the motions. From where I was when I kept going back to that Audi TT there that we were just driving, that was me finishing up the Hurspers, reach 200 mile per hour in any vehicle. I was going to leave it for later in the week, but I decided to do it just there at the end because I looked at the gearing of that car that I created, that S1 Audi TT, and it can go like 243 or something. So I thought, hey, let's get that out of the way. In the shop this week, I already had everything except that cap, but we have a McLaren and a Maserati. I do think that Maserati is actually pretty good. It's basically just a rebadged Ferrari, I think, Enzo. I'm not sure. That's what I've always thought. So it's actually really good if you want to use it as a race car, take it out there and compete. In the next video, we're going to be doing the trial. It's anything goes A800. So I thought it was more specific. Looks like it's a dirt race. Should be fun. So definitely tune in for that. And then in the third video today, I'm going to be doing these PR stunts using only the cars that are in the pictures. So we'll see how that goes. Usually I have a myriad of cars I can choose from with amazing tunes, and I can put those PR stunts away pretty quickly, but we'll see. I was also flaming these seasonal championships this week. If you notice, if you're a fan of the channel, if you've watched my videos, I do not like them, okay? I know some people have given me some suggestions on what I could do to showcase them and give some tunes, and while I do think that's a great idea, I was just flaming Forza for these choices this week. I don't like racing at S2. I think it's way too fast. I do it if I have to. I just don't enjoy it. I also don't like racing at X level, which you don't have to do that much. But The first seasonal championship is Apex S2. No. Okay. The second one is probably the worst one I could ever dream up. It's a nightmare scenario. It's seasonal championship, which 3 races, street races, which I don't like that much, and it's at the D500 performance class level. Immediately no. Okay? And then a C-class rally, and then over here in Hot Wheels, the slowest you can go. You can't even use a car less than B700. Or it gives you a warning because you might fall off the track and stuff. That's what they've picked. So I don't think I'll be doing any of the seasonal championships this week. All the cars, none of them are very good, and I have them all. So I'm not worried about it. The only car I don't have is the first reward car for this week. The Morris Minor Traveler, or whatever it is. I do think I'll do the Horizon Tour sometime later this week with the daily challenge. The photo challenge is at the festival. You all know, you all love it. The drag race festival place right there. The first place you go in Mexico with the 03 350Z or Nissan Fairlady. And then here's another PR stunt that I'm going to try to get done. I think that is a weird car, the Radical, to use drifting, but we'll see. But I've talked long enough in this video. That's my second chance. So hopefully this one works. And thank you guys for watching. Please tune into the next ones. I'll actually try to get my first take out there for you guys. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.